Home is a place.
No, no, no. Home is a feeling.
Home is my motherland.
It's more where you feel alive and inspired.
Well, I think we're talking about the same thing, aren't we? Home is where our story begins.
What's your story?
Homesick at Home every Friday from 9 to 10 p.m.
On Radio Van 103.1 with Ina MK
and Rena D.
Shot City, I'm coming home again.
Ho, 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 ho. This is Homesick at Home evening English speaking show. And we're on air right now with dearest Rena D.
Hello.
Hello, and Rena.
And we have Santa Claus tonight.
Ho, ho, ho.
He's gonna play for us, I think.
Yeah.
He has some surprises for us.
The trumpet playing Santa.
Good evening, Santa. How are you doing?
Oh, it's been a long trip.
Oh, so was it the road? Was it icy? And
well, that wasn't the problem.
cold?
When I got to Armenia, they made me pay custom fees.
This is going to be a very interesting show tonight.
Where's Rudolph?
Rudolph is still in holding. I have to pay. I don't have enough money to get him out.
This is a very weird Santa. So I guess you don't have any presents for us. Yeah, okay,
I do. Just they're all stuck in security.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Gaspar Goshgarian, a talented musician, also known as ChiGapo. Mm-hmm. And tonight we're gonna reveal his story.
Oh yeah.
Why, when, how he happened to end up in Armenia.
Actually, he's also very well known as ChiGapo.
ChiGapo. Okay.
Thank you.
Tell us the story about this ChiGapo.
Well, it started at Von Radio, actually. That's where the name came from. When I was going to have my own show, which never happened. But
are you trying to tell us something?
they said you have to come up with a radio name. And I figured, well, what's the best way to come up with a name? Gapo from Chicago, ChiGapo, instead of Chicago. And it worked. And it stuck.
Yeah. Yes, people know you. You're well known in town, although you haven't been here for a while.
Yeah, but I took a break, 3-year break.
Okay. Yes. And now you are back.
Where have you been?
I've been in Chicago, living the dream. No, I've been working in Chicago, hanging out with my parents, awesome people. Hello, Mom and Dad. I know you're watching.
Hello,
we say hello.
Hello from Radio Van.
You guys don't mind if I rip my beard off? Is that all right?
No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Keep it or take it off?
No, you can take it off.
Okay, good, because I'm starting to sweat in the beard.
Right now, watch
you can take off the other one too.
Santa getting undressed.
Santa's getting.
You can leave your hat on.
This Santa is very interesting, actually.
Yeah. I take Hazard drums if you want me to take it all off. Okay.
So, can we hear your story actually connected with Armenia, your roots, childhood?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you're high. You're high. Are you high?
High to the sky.
Okay. We just have to interrupt.
I was just joking, Mom and Dad. I'm not high to the sky. Okay, all right. I'm just joking. Well, where would you like me to start? From birth or from where?
Just wherever you feel comfortable.
We only have an hour, so.
All right, born in Lebanon, Armenia. I'm in Lebanon, Armenia. born in Beirut, Lebanon. Adopted by my parents and taken to Chicago. So, I got the best parents. They're awesome. They took me out of a war and grew up Armenian. Right? That's probably why I don't have the nose. But I'm Armenian. I feel Armenian, and I came to Armenia in 2009. Because I was not happy in the States. And my sister said, why don't you go and volunteer? Why don't you work for free? This I didn't understand. Work for free. You know?
Yeah.
But my sister said, why don't you do it? It might make you feel good. And there's a lot of musicians in Armenia. You might be able to find your way a little bit. That's how it started. So I came here as a volunteer, a gamavor, at Birthright. And I taught music in an orphanage. Which is...
Wow.
I felt it was a good job because I was born in Lebanon, and I was taken to an orphanage, so I thought maybe I would have some kind of connection with the children. So
And
And it was a great experience. And then I was only supposed to stay 2 months. I ended up staying 5 years.
okay.
So
and
does this mean you gave up your American dream?
The American dream became the Armenian dream, right? And the,
Tell us about this transformation.
I love this country. I don't know why. I think I was meant to be born here and then try to make it to America. But I really love this country, right?
that was-
Right. You know, a lot of people try to get out of here. I'm trying to come back to it. You know, I don't know. There's something about Armenia that pulls me. I'm happy here, comfortable here. You know, it's a good
and
time.
now you are back.
I'm back. So when I left 3 years ago, I dreamt every day about coming back here, and I came back finally, and I'm so happy.
So you were actually living in the States, but feeling homesick towards Armenia, although it wasn't your birthplace, or
Right.
It was a place that you've been living in for more than 5 years. I mean,
Right, Armenia is definitely taking a hold of my heart. We could say, right? It's I love it here. I love the. Here, I don't have to. You have to understand something. To be Armenian in Chicago and be adopted, it's sort of a big deal to me because I've always tried to fit in where I don't know where I fit in. Like really, because I don't know who my birth parents were. I don't know if I was really Armenian or not. But when I was adopted into this family, being Armenian gave me an identity, right? And in Chicago, it's so hard to find your identity because, yeah, I look different. I don't speak Armenian because at our house we didn't speak Armenian. I can read and write in Armenian, but, you know, just because my mother didn't speak Armenian, which is not a big deal, you know? But Armenians put all this pressure on you, you know? And my mom is great because she does speak a little Armenian. She cooks Armenian. She tries to make us feel so Armenian. And so then coming here, I didn't have to try so hard, you know, because people said, "Oh, this guy's G-star Armenian." Yeah, he's real. He's really Armenian.
I think it's the nose it gives you
Right,
away.
it's definitely the nose, and then the back of my head. Let me give you the profile. It's flat, right? So they have this.
Do you eat hash?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh.
How come they call you real Armenian?
Because of the head. Now they said when you're a baby, they tie you up when you're a little child, like in a blankets to make your head flat, right? Or your head gets flat. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. We need to
Really?
go on
I-
a little break and then we'll come back after the advertisement. Okay, stay tuned. This is Homesick at
Stay
Home
tuned.
with Gapo, and you can watch us live on www.radiovan.fm. That's it.
Ռեն, խի ուշացար, պրիտոմ չզանգեցիր, պրոպկա էր։
Հայերեն խոսիր հասկնամ։
Ռեն, ինչու ուշացար, ընդ որում չզանգահարեցիր, խցանում էր։
Ինչեր։
Never mind.
Չէ, ասե ինչեր։
This isn't gonna work. Typical repeat.
Oh, here she goes again.
And I'll be doing it every Friday with you on Radio Van. Homesick at home.
Yes, this is Homesick at Home, our evening English-speaking show, and this is the very last episode of this year.
Wow.
And we're kind of bitter, sweet, emotional because we're ending the year, but we also have a lot of great plans for the following year, right?
Of course, and because we're sad, we have the trumpet playing Santa here tonight.
Yeah. Now, are we ready? Okay, now.
Can I say something though?
Yeah, sure,
I mean,
sure, go ahead.
I might be at the trumpet playing center, but we got Rena D in the house, man, and we got Ina in the house, man. These two are great musicians, and they don't get any credit. Nobody tells them because I'm telling you, Rena and Ina. These, why don't you guys sing something for us? Huh? Why don't you guys sing some Merry Christmas songs?
Gapo, you promised not to do this.
I'm sorry. But I cannot be accused of being a good musician if there's other great musicians in the room.
Okay, what
Very
do you,
modest
what
of
do
you,
you,
thank
what
you.
do you want to hear?
I want to hear Zankakner.
No.
Jingle bells.
Zankakner? Do you know Zankakner?
I don't know the words. Jingle bells. Jingle
bells will
bells. Jingle all the way. Okay, 1, 2.
He's not playing.
You want me to say it?
No, well, are we ready for this?
Well, I don't know what key you want.
Just
Huh?
do it. Hayret Ankara.
One.
English, please. This is an English speaking show.
Ready?
Okay.
1, 2. This tone.
Okay.
Zankakner, sirun zankakner.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a
one
one-horse open sleigh.
Ho, ho,
Hey,
ho.
jingle bells,
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
You don't even need my trumpet.
come on.
These girls, they
Okay.
got beautiful voices. You don't need my trumpet.
Come on, come on. Now it's the time for the serious stuff, and now
Oh,
it's
we
your
have serious
turn.
stuff.
Yeah,
Do
of
we?
course. Yeah, of
Really?
course.
Oh, that's right.
Here it is, sitting
I'm
on
the serious one. That's what you're trying to say? With these glasses
sitting
on?
over there on the red couch. Okay, so now we're ready to listen to Gapo perform right here, right now, live on Radio Van. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
This is Chicago style.
And I like this
Psycho,
echo.
baby.
I like this echo. Can we have
Ho,
this
ho,
like
ho.
a special Christmas edition
Merry
echo?
Christmas.
Can we have that
Ooh.
echo
Merry Christmas,
again?
Barry what?
I want to do the ho 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 thing
Ho,
with
ho,
the
ho.
echo.
Echo Artakjan, please. Our sound
Chika? Chika?
engineer.
Ho, 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 baby.
Oh. Ooh.
Ho ho ho.
Oof. That was hot. That was hot.
I
What about
think-
you? What about your
I
ho,
think
ho?
if Santa was even planning to come to Armenia, now he won't.
No, Santa's here, and if you guys want to sit on my lap, I'm more than welcome.
Oh, that's the story going there. Okay. So we're gonna have a few photos after the show. We'll
Yo.
post them. Us sitting on Santa's lap. Are you sure
Yes.
you want to do that?
I'm ready.
You sure?
Well, this
is-
one's a little weak,
This
but
is
I'm ready.
R-rated
Okay, I'll
thing.
take the other one.
All right, that's good.
Okay, so now can we speak with you a little bit about you being a musician? What is music to you?
Oh my god, man! It's like my way of breathing. Without it, you're gonna suffocate me, and I'm not gonna exist. I always tell my ex-girlfriends, my exes, that music never leaves me. That broad's been with me since day one, you know, and she'll always be there, you know, always. It's probably the same for you guys.
I thought it was a he actually.
Well, yeah, we're right? You know, so everybody's got a different feeling, but that's the strongest relationship I've ever been in, and it doesn't go away.
So music will
she's
never
with
be
you
your
thick and
ex. I think
Right?
this
She's
is,
not my ex yet. She's not my ex.
Hopefully
Yet.
I
never.
think this is
Right.
cool lyrics for your for our next song. Music
Right.
will never be my ex.
Right.
Yeah.
At Christmas.
Yeah.
With Santa.
Okay. I have to warn you guys that we have like 2 more minutes, and then we're
Come
gonna
on,
have an
Ina, you keep
advertisement
doing
break.
this.
So I was just gonna ask like really short yes or no questions.
Yeah.
Do it.
You can do that, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any not yes or no, but like, do you have any phobias?
Yes.
Okay. What is it?
Spiders.
Ah, okay.
spiders.
Arachnophobia, is it?
Well,
They
not
call it
all
arachn-
spiders, but the
Yeah.
little ones, they make me crazy.
The little ones.
The little ones. Big ones,
Oh.
I don't care.
Oh,
Tarantulas, I don't
interesting.
care.
Okay. If you were a color, what would you be? What color would you be?
Baby blue.
Baby blue.
Which musical piece describes you best?
That's hard. Oh, that's really difficult.
She's leaving the hard ones.
Yeah,
to me.
that's a hard one. I can't, as a musician, you can't answer this. It's hard. Or you could. It's so hard. Wow, I didn't even think about something like that.
Okay,
We
we'll
can
give you
ask
some
questions
time.
like how old are you and things like that.
I'm
Do you feel
20
comfortable?
23 years old, going on 24.
So, girls,
That's all a lie. I'm 36.
Single and available.
Single and available.
Call right
and
now.
Don't have an American passport. Just gotta throw that in there, you know what I'm saying? Because he's
oh, that was good.
right.
Okay.
Okay, anything that you can't stand. Let's be more specific, especially in Armenia.
I can't stand when these guys stare at me. Like, it's okay, the 5-second stare. But the 30-second stare and the 360 turn, I can't stand that. It makes me want to say something. And if you say something to them, they get angry at you. Like, what did I say to them that offended them so much? Yeah, I can't stand the 360 degree.
And sometimes I just can't stand the advertisement, but we have to do it.
All right.
Here we go.
Really short break, and we'll come back. This is Homesick at Home, our last show of this year. Stay tuned with Radio Van.
Աղջիրենա, ոնց ես? Ina, I thought this was an English-speaking show. Բայ խայտարակ եղա. Are we on air? Yes. Every Friday night. Homesick at Home.
Oops, we're on air again. It's 23 past the hour, and we are here on Homesick at Home on Radio Van with my lovely, lovely, lovely co-host, Ina, MK, and Santa himself.
Man, these girls are
ChiGapo.
awesome. You want to know a cool pair of girls? These are the girls to know.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, what are we talking
So
about
many
here?
compliments during this 1 hour.
I got a whole book full.
Okay.
I should write a book.
Okay, now on the break, I shouldn't be doing this, but I am. I always do it. Okay, on the break, Capo asked me to ask him a question.
Of course.
So I'm going to ask it right now. He said,
is it hard to be a megastar? Is this the question you want to
Well,
be
I was going to ask you guys this question because I'm new at it. And you guys have so much experience.
What's it like to be
Right, that's the question I'm
so
asking you.
handsome?
Handsome.
yeah.
Well, beauty
don't
comes in
forget
all
the-
forms. Depends how you look at it. Right? I don't want to brag, but no, I'm just joking. No, how does it feel, guys? Tell me.
Well, it depends who we're sitting with, actually.
Well, I'm sitting with two of the biggest stars.
No,
in
I mean,
Armenia,
for
man.
us,
so
it
I'm just
depends
trying to
who we're
figure out the
sitting
mega
with.
stars that I'm sitting with.
Is
What
it
does it
like
feel
making
like?
fun of us, Renaj, and I'm trying to.
Well, you tried to do that. It didn't
no.
work. Now it turned the other way around.
This is life.
That's Chicago style, right?
No, the question he really wanted me to ask
Your
him was...
favorite soup,
Yeah.
okay? Okay, that's
Oh
the
my
question.
God, my favorite soup. Yeah, I asked because soup doesn't get a lot of love, right? But in Armenia and in Russia, I'm pretty sure soup is like the thing, right? It's like the boreg of Lebanon, right? The boreg of Armenia, right? Like boreg is for Lebanon, right? Soup in Armenia for me would be supas. I love supas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, high
Same
five.
here.
All right.
Okay.
It's an awesome soup, but I have no clue how to make it, and I'm a good cook.
Okay, we can.
So this is really
we can
difficult.
teach you.
I don't think it's
sometime.
that difficult. You can teach him.
Let's promise that we'll. Teach.
You can teach
future
Okay,
him.
I'll
ex-wife?
teach you guys.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, fair
deal.
enough. Okay.
All right. What's your favorite soup, Brandon?
I like soup. I don't know if I have any favorites. I would say it might be mushroom
Manta.
soup.
Okay.
No,
okay.
no, mushroom soup.
Magic
Mushroom soup.
mushrooms.
Because I like
Like
mushrooms a
which
lot.
kind of mushrooms are we talking about?
What kind
Well,
of
you gotta be
mushrooms?
specific. I'm American.
Don't do this to me, Capo.
Okay. Normal mushroom soup. All right. For you, what is your favorite soup?
Well, I also like spas.
You can't be like me. Be original.
And I like cream soups a lot.
Cream soup.
Like pumpkin, broccoli, and things like
Ah,
that.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
Never
And
had that.
also
Broccoli.
aveluk.
I've never understood that.
Aveluk is what?
I've never understood what aveluk is.
What
I
is
mean,
an
I
aveluk?
see it. I can.
Okay, next time we're having a cuisine lesson. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
deal.
What is aveluk?
Okay,
It's an
here we go.
Armenian national traditional green. It's like
Oh, like from
It-
Karabakh?
Maybe
No.
you've seen it.
Okay.
It's kind of like braided. They sell it. That's how they sell
and
it.
they also
It's-
use it for designing.
Okay. Let me ask you
places.
something. This is like braided and
Yeah.
it looks like cheese, but it's not.
Yeah, it's green.
Yeah, but what
It's-
is
it's,
this?
That's aveluk.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Some
for-
educational.
Thank you for
moments
telling me because I
for
look like an
Gapo.
idiot in the store, but like, yes, you job. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Capo,
Yes.
tell us about. Did you have any misconceptions about Armenia before getting here?
Yes, my sister made me believe that the country was full of donkeys and that I was coming to a place where there's no internet or anything. So the night I landed in Armenia, there was no electricity, of course, because it was 5 in. But she made it sound like there was never any electricity here, right? And when we landed here, it was cold and it looks, pictures of the Soviet Union. What I see is like these steel box garages and just ice everywhere. I thought I was coming to that, And when we got here and there was no electricity, I got a little nervous. And I went up to a lady on the street. It was like 9 in the morning. I was like, and she was like, I was looking around. And I was like, I didn't speak Armenian. I said, internet. And she's like, are you looking for an internet cafe? I was in shock, man.
You know what happened to me in the U.S. where I was an exchange student. It was 16, 17 years ago. Oh, my goodness. Every time I think of it, it's like, it's too long. Well, and so, yeah, I was, what was it? So I was asked really, really funny questions like, oh, do you go to school by camels? Do you wear leaves instead of clothes? Do you know what ketchup is? Ketchup? Do you have TVs? And I was like, no.
Right?
No, tell me about it.
But Americans are so gullible, and what they teach us about Armenia is that it's a big village that I had no clue that it was this advanced. Seriously.
So now it's up to you to teach them what Armenia is all about.
Oh yes, and I love to do that. And I love to like tell people in America about Armenia. They'll ask me, "Where is that? Where is that? Are you crazy? You want me to name Armenians and what we do and what we made?" And I love to do that. I'm a big fan of Armenians.
That's great.
So, can you describe Armenia in 5 words?
5 words?
Yeah, for your personal.
5 words. Wow.
Your personal.
That's not enough because everybody. Okay. Powerful. Righteous, because togetherness. These people are always together. Great nightlife. That's one word. Okay. And nightlife is a big deal here. Social life and beautiful people. That's 5. That's a lot of words, but it's you can't describe it in 5 words.
What is beauty?
What is beauty? Mount Ararat is beauty. You know. Waking up in the morning and smelling, well, it used to be garbage, but now it used to be. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's getting better. I love this city. I've been dreaming about it. Mount Ararat. It's nice to when you have that picture of Mount Ararat in your room when you're growing up, and then boom, it's right in front of you.
Yeah.
That's an awesome feeling. You know. I love it, man. I loved coming on the airplane to Armenia. That was a lot of fun. Because then you're Armenian when you get on the airplane. Guy lit a cigarette in the airplane, and the stewardess was trying to tell him to put that on. He was like, "Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What is your Christmas wish from Santa?
Oh man, that everybody else has such a great Christmas as I do. Because there's a lot of unfortunate people out there. There's a lot of poor people out there. A lot of people that don't have a lot. There's a lot of people that have broken families from the wars in Syria that are coming here. So I wish that everybody has a happy holiday as much as I did. I'm away from my family, but I'm happy, and I have everything that I need in my life. There's a lot of people that don't.
What is happiness?
Family, feeling loved. A lot of people don't feel love.
Yeah.
Love is very important. Music is, it all goes together.
It has to be included.
Oh, it has to be. Without music, what would this world be like?
So, where will you be celebrating and with whom?
Where? What?
On the 31st.
I will be playing at the Great Restaurant of Cars in It's a village.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a nice restaurant, beautiful restaurant, and ChiGapo and the Untouchables will be playing there. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And then afterwards, I'm gonna hit the streets because Yerevan does not sleep on New Year's. 2 o'clock is nothing at.
So what time is the show? And tell
11
us
to 1,
bit.
and then 2 o'clock I'll hit the streets and just. I love it. I love New Year's here. It's not like America. In America, it's 12 o'clock hits. Yeah, you party in the clubs. Here in Armenia, you're at the family's house at this time, and then you hit the streets. See, I love that thing about with family. That's
well,
really
my
important.
host family went to sleep at around 10, so it's like
that's America for you. That's America. Yeah.
The Untouchables.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they called the Untouchables?
It started as the Geniuses, but in Armenia, some of the musicians got a little cocky, right? And they thought they were all geniuses and they don't have to show up to practice anymore, and they can come whenever they want, and it was enough. I had to change the name. and I never realized what I was doing. I just said Untouchables out of nowhere. But my name, ChiGapo, being from Chicago, and the Untouchables in Chicago were a police force that stopped Al Capone. Okay?
I thought it had something, I mean, a relation with the movie, The Untouchables.
Right. No, it had not. I wasn't thinking about that at that time. But when I realized what I named my band, it is so Chicago, this name.
Yeah.
You know? So, Untouchables was just, you know, I had to change it. I had to change Geniuses, and Untouchables came up. I think it fits.
So while we have a really good episode of speaking and we have enough time, can we ask you to play something else before our
If Rena sings La Vie en Rose, I'll play it.
before our dog goes home to arrange his Christmas and New
This
Year?
is
You
your
want to sing?
So you'll
just
host the
joking.
show next time. I'll be performing.
All right, I'll play La Vie en Rose, huh?
Okay, great.
Go ahead.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you.
For people who are watching us, not only listening to us, they could actually you could actually watch us. Hello.
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 They might be thinking, what is this weird-looking trumpet over there?
So,
Tell us about it.
So, I was cleaning my trumpet, and I stuck it in the washing machine. It was this long, and when I pulled it out, it came like this. This is called...
Can you believe this
right?
guy?
There's some people
Can
that
you
were like...
believe this
in
guy?
Armenia, they were like, Lures? Right? They were like, for real? Right, no. This is called a pocket trumpet. I love it. It's for show. You can pull it out and be like, hey, you get...
Yeah,
"Gabo,
it's so
did you bring
cute.
your trumpet? No, I never... Wait a minute. Oh, I brought it. You know, it's a
I
lot
think
of
it
fun.
even has a name.
A pocket
Doesn't
trumpet.
it?
A capo trumpet.
Pockets.
The capo trumpet.
The capo trumpet. Okay, that's cool.
I think,
I think
you
I'm the
called
only
him
one in Armenia that
Louis.
plays
Yeah,
this.
that's why I'm
Right,
saying it.
Right. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Good stuff.
It's cool.
Yes, it is cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
If you had a magic stick, what would you do?
I would I know I keep talking about like other people, but if I had like power to do something, I would build like a place for less fortunate people, like an orphanage, like for the homeless, for like stray animals. Like, this is important because we all live in this world together. We shouldn't all be suffering like this. I would try to do something with it. Of course, I would love to live good, but I live good. You know, you don't have to have a lot to live good. So, there's other people that need a lot of stuff too. So.
We have a lot of people who are writing tonight, a lot of musicians. We say hi to them. They're watching us. Vahan Danielyan from the Armenian Blues Association, and also Arsen Nersesyan, a great musician that I've had the luck to be collaborating with lately. We say hello to them right now.
All this great music.
Hello. And I
So,
have a-
Capo, what are your future plans? Let's talk about Armenia
Right.
first, and then see
Why I
what's-
came back?
Why you came back? What you have in mind, music-wise,
Well,
or
all right. So music-wise, I'm from Chicago, of course, and you know, I got an offer to play on a cruise ship. So instead of taking Chicago musicians, which I could have done, I would rather take Armenian musicians because I think that Armenian musicians are far better than they think they are. You know, they always think that American musicians are the best, and they look up to them. They master the sound, the experience of all these different genres of music, right? But in America, the musicians are not like that. You know, they know one style, blues. This guy knows jazz. But in Armenia, if you tell, can you play this, jazz, funk, reggae, blues, they can play it all. You know, and they're good at all of it. You know, so I think that that's why I came back here to get a band together. Well, Barton Grigorian is my piano player. Okay, but other than that, the band always changes.
Yeah.
You know, so come back here, put a band together, and go on a cruise ship and let these guys see the world and play music and get paid for it.
It's fantastic.
That's the plan.
That's great.
That's the plan.
And let's talk about this more serious stuff here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What would you like to change
Here,
here?
people's salaries.
Okay.
I think that's a big deal here. You talk about all these people. Talk about it's really sad to sit in a taxi and they tell you that the Soviet times were the best times. You know, because everybody had work, and everybody had bread, and everybody had a car. And not to say that that's a bad time, but there's a lot of people that are. I think if people made a little bit more money, I think this country would be much better off. You know, I'm not into politics. I can't say anything about politics, but the salaries were better. I think that's what I like to see change. The salaries change.
And if we had the sea.
Everybody says that. Yes.
Yeah, the sea would be great, but you know, Batumi is a great place to escape to. Like if
What about music in that field, in that area? What do you think, in general? Is there anything you'd like to change?
I think I would like to see more of the younger people come up and do their thing, because a lot of these places they let a lot of. And I'm not saying this to knock us, but there's a lot of great young musicians don't get a chance.
Yes.
And I think that would be awesome if some of these big companies or big clubs would be like, let's try something new, or at least have like a talent show that could show off some of these new people. You know. So.
Well, here at Radio Van, we are thinking about this very seriously, and pretty soon we will have something that will really help as a platform for all these young musicians, upcoming musicians. So people stay tuned. We have a lot coming.
That's a big
course.
deal. That's a really big deal.
Let's speak about New Year resolutions.
I knew it was serious because I know those eyes, you know.
I can't see that far.
Damn, you're right.
So what's your New Year's resolution?
What's your New Year's resolution? You go first. I ask first.
All right, my New Year's resolution is that I hope that, well, I not hope. I know that everything's going to be better this year than it was last year. God's been taking care of me all my life, and it's going to keep continuing like that.
Like that.
That my parents stay healthy and happy. That's important to me. My parents are my rock. They're my best friends, and I need them in my life. So keep pushing, keep living.
And
know?
we need to tell them hello and thank you
Yes.
for you, because thanks to them.
Mary, Jerry, did you hear that?
Mary,
So
Jerry?
my family was really funny. We got
that's so
Mary,
nice.
Jerry, and then my brother Harry.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
And then we got Rachel.
Do you
and
know
Gotham.
that we have a song? You know Forsh?
Yes, I know Forsh.
He has a song, Mary, Jerry, the Sea, and I.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, here you can say Merry Jerry Harry Christmas.
That's awesome. That's
This
awesome.
is amazing. Yeah,
That's
okay, go
awesome.
ahead.
And my New Year's resolution is that I hope that I accomplish my goals like everybody else, and I hope that I can help other people too. You know, I really want to help other people, less fortunate people.
That's great.
Now,
So
what's
you-
yours?
So you would be willing? I would be willing to collaborate with you if
You're
you'd-
awesome right now.
If
Who
you're
wouldn't want to
willing
collaborate with you?
to
Stand
actually
in line.
let's do something and
Definitely.
for these people who are less fortunate, and
I'm with you.
just fund a concert and
I'm with you.
fundraising
Anybody.
concert.
Anybody, disabled, autistic,
Yes.
orphans, whatever, homeless. Everybody
Yes.
needs to smile. Everybody needs to laugh. Everybody needs to feel loved.
Yes.
I'm anything to collaborate with Rena D in the house, man. I mean, Rena's awesome, man. A lot of
know.
people don't know what a great musician she is. I had so much fun at your show the other day.
You were great.
Well,
Ladies
no.
and gentlemen,
I was just having fun. I was feeding off your energy. You know?
do you guys feel this atmosphere of kindness and some specialness tonight?
Oh yes, I definitely.
It's
feel
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
This
holiday.
is the real Christmas.
I
going
mean,
on
we
here.
we've been having fun since early afternoon, right? today here at Van. Oh my God, it was crazy.
Yeah, we were playing
had our-
Secret Santa.
We had our Christmas, New Year's party. It was
exchanging presents, and
it was
we had
really
our
great.
I believe it.
Shoshanik dressed
Yeah,
up
as Santa.
As Santa, and she was
It was wonderful.
Yeah, she was giving
Yeah.
presents to everybody and her smiles, and
It was a blast.
yeah. Thank you for this year. Thanks for everything that we had, and looking forward for the.
Yes, I'm so glad that I
the
joined this
plans.
family. I call it a family
Yeah.
because I feel that seriously. And I'm kind of jealous of all the people who have been here for a long time.
Yeah, they're all family.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Well, that
what
should
it
be a
is.
good New Year's resolution that Radio Von keeps continuing doing what they're doing.
And I'll tell you
Hopefully.
one thing: if you don't treat this place as a family, you get kicked off.
Well,
Automatically.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it's
happens.
apparent,
It
yes.
happens. Just
yeah.
That's awesome.
So, Capo, where's home?
Chicago will always be home, you know. I love my city and I love to be there. But when I'm in Chicago, I'm always working. So Armenia is home because Armenia is the place where I relax, where my band is, where I smile more. I love this country. I love it. I know there's not much here, but it's enough for me. You know?
so you know perfectly what means homesick at home.
Oh yeah, I've
feel-
been homesick for this home for a long time, man. You know, Chicago's, you know, it's an airplane ride back, and I love it. But this is where the homesickness comes from. I don't get homesick from Chicago.
If we can elaborate more on this and just say that you as a musician in Chicago and you as a musician in Yerevan or Armenia, is there a difference between
Big
that?
time.
Tell us about that.
I'm not a
difference.
musician in Chicago. I'm a
Okay.
worker in society that
Okay.
Oh,
hits
But
a
you
nine-
do
interesting.
perform there, right?
I perform there, but it's not like here. You know,
Okay.
here you. I'm not saying I'm somebody, no, but people know a little bit about who I am. You know,
Okay.
just like they know who you are. They know all the musicians here. We have our own identity. We work hard to make that identity, right? And Chicago is such a big city that the name ChiGapo is nobody, you know. But in a smaller country like this, being Armenian, being from Chicago, yeah, people know a little bit who I am.
So
Which
it's
is
all
nice.
about the size of the city and.
I was
It's
more talking
nice.
about this, the feeling. Is there a difference of feeling when
Oh,
you are
yeah.
performing in Armenia
yeah,
or
big
performing
time.
in Chicago?
I love the crowds here, especially in the bars here. You know, in the bigger places, they're nice too, but the bars is more intimate. You know, like for instance, your concert. Then I'm gonna bring your concert up in this reason because the night that your concert was last week, I mean, people were having a great time, drinking, dancing, singing together. You don't see that in Chicago. People just, you know, they do it, but they try to be quiet and they try not to talk so much. And I love that people interact with the musicians here because that's what feeds us as musicians. You know.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I felt that too. And also, we have to say that we have to value the venue that we were in. I mean, Barcode is one of the really fun places to be
Oh, it's a
all
lot
the
of fun.
time.
A lot
Yeah.
of fun. And the owners are really nice. It helps.
Yes.
And I think our guest had some questions for us, but we didn't. We never let them
He
talk.
still has
so
time.
we have like 4 more
Questions
minutes
for you?
before our break. So go
If you
ahead,
have
really
some.
quick.
I do have some questions.
Go
what
ahead.
was the name of your girl band?
Evidence.
Evidence.
Yeah.
And what kind of music did you sing?
Well, mostly like American music. I don't know.
Well, why haven't you and Rena put a group together? I don't understand what's going on here.
First of all, I didn't know she had a girl band.
You didn't know that?
We're
I
planning.
just
to,
discovered this right
Yeah,
now.
right.
She's got a girl band in America, and she was like the real
Seriously,
deal.
you
man.
haven't told me this before.
Well,
know
well,
that?
I'm gonna reveal you. Speaking of Christmas the resolutions, I'm gonna reveal you a little secret here. Well, I've been for a long time. I've been planning to take some vocal classes to be more professional in what I've been dreamt for, like from my childhood, to be a singer.
That's wonderful.
And I never, like, okay, I realized it somehow in America, partially, or singing in a shower. I don't know.
That's a true musician.
Okay, at friends' events or things like this, weddings, etc. But never did that seriously. So So I hope, and this is what I plan, that starting from 2018, ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
yeah. Um,
And the fun
I'm
part
gonna
is,
start the steps.
Yo.
and the fun
this.
part is, you need no
Hopefully.
lyricist because she can write her own lyrics.
Really?
She's a
Yeah.
lyricist. See, you didn't know
See?
that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's trilingual. So
That's awesome.
if
see?
you need anything, just you know my number.
Check that box. That's awesome.
Okay.
We have talents going around the studio everywhere.
Any
here.
other questions, sir?
Oh yes. Okay. Let me ask you a question, Reno.
2 more
Me?
minutes,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
You sure you want to
Reno,
ask me a question?
I do want to ask you a
Okay.
question.
A short
You better
one.
be careful.
I am going to be very careful when it's. I always ask musicians this question because it's hard to ask what your favorite song is. So I always ask this: if it's raining outside, okay,
Okay.
but you're in a good mood, you just woke up. What kind of music do you put on?
It has to be either jazz or blues.
Any specific musicians?
I love Ray Charles, so most probably it would have to be. It's either Ray. It depends. It depends on my mood. It might be raining outside.
That's what I'm saying. It's raining,
well,
but you're happy inside.
happy inside. So it has to be Nat King Cole then.
Oh,
If I'm happy inside, it has to be Nat King Cole.
what's your favorite Nat King Cole song?
I can't say because I like most of the songs, but Georgia, it's gonna sound very cliche, but Georgia, A Song for You. I'm not sure if that was his song or he actually performed that. A lot of songs.
you can't
Say
say.
No More.
I'm talking about Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. Oh, you're talking about Nat King Cole.
Right.
I would have to say Mona Lisa. Smile wasn't his, but I love the way he sings that song. A lot of songs. Nature Boy.
There was.
Are there
I
any
don't-
songs about advertisement? Because it's
You
It's
promised
here.
us. She promised. you
okay.
see?
It's half hour
I thought
past.
you were gonna sing us something.
Right here, right now. Advertisement on Radio Van, and we'll
This
back.
is the evidence.
And we will be back in our studio. 10 more minutes. Homesick at home. Stay tuned.
Ina. Yes, Rena. I feel homesick. You want to talk about it? This Friday? Every Friday on Radio Van. Homesick at home. Homesick at home.
Hey, now you can't do this to me. I mean, this is the last show for the year. I mean, how
What
am
does
I
that
gonna?
feel like?
How am I gonna? What am I gonna do for the next month?
We can just come here, sit in the studio, pretend that we're on air.
That's kind
awesome.
of yeah. That's kind of like I don't know
That's
what I'm gonna
awesome.
do for the next 4 or 5 Fridays.
Okay, call me anytime.
Sold
and
out shows.
We'll just sing to each other on the phone and.
Speaking
No,
of
no,
singing,
Ah,
speaking of singing,
Come on, no.
come on, Ina, it's your turn.
No, we're not doing this.
We're not gonna do
I'm the
this.
show host.
you can be the show host and
And
And just a little verse.
why?
you
Like,
can't
have
say no
yourself
to
a
our
Merry Little
guests.
Christmas.
Ina, you can't say
Right.
no to our guests.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Sing it.
No. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents
Yo.
underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
That was awesome.
So people, this is where it all
Are
started.
you happy?
I'm so
So
happy.
remember this. This
My
is
future
where it all
ex-wife right there.
started.
Brandon?
Thank you.
Maybe
Oh,
a
you
little-
want me to sing?
little
I
something?
sing all the time. Dude.
I played. You guys gotta sing.
you gotta
got
try
musicians
something
on
else
the
with
radio.
me. I mean, I do this every day.
How about
so-
a whistle?
that I cannot do. I'm hopeless at that. You know.
Do you sing?
I do sing.
Of course he does.
I sing, but I play my trumpet today. That's my voice today. That's my baby. Singing is something that started in Armenia. I didn't sing
really?
in Chicago.
Oh well.
Nobody wants to hear a trumpet player for 3 hours.
Do you write music?
All right, that's it. I do write music. I do.
Okay, go ahead. Write music. We'll prepare lyrics. and you guys will sing together,
Ayo.
And who's gonna do the show?
and then we'll sing it on Radio Van 103.1.
Right. That's awesome.
By the way, we need to speak about our application. We have a totally new, really cool application which has all kinds of options in it.
Yeah.
Also video and a really cool alarm
mornings.
with the voices of celebrities that wake you up every morning.
Yeah,
So
it's kind of cool.
you can just download it by visiting our website, which 4W.
Just scroll down.
Yeah, www.radiovan.fm. And you can listen to us anywhere you go in the world if you don't have an access to your personal computer or the frequency, of course.
Yeah, you can scroll down and just choose the icon and just have it on your smartphones as well.
And in case you just tuned in and you feel so sorry that you missed this last episode, you can just follow our page, Homesick at Home, and or our official Facebook page and the website, of course, and to listen and watch the recording of this episode.
And you can also see it on our Facebook profiles for those who want to do it really fast, and then like our pages, please.
Yeah, Rena's 34 profiles.
All those people in Chicago and in New York. All those people in America. Can you guys check it from America? Yeah, right?
Of course.
All right, so all those people in Chicago, please tune in to Radio Van, Homesick at Home. These guys are awesome, and you guys got to check this show out.
Now, you remind one more time about all your programs, that upcoming programs and shows that you have.
If you want to go and find out anything about any of my programs, you can go to ChiGapo 2017. It's in Facebook. ChiGapo space 2017.
And you have a show tomorrow, right?
I got a show tomorrow at Bridge Bar on Nalbandian Street. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then show on New Year's. And then after that, we'll see what happens. Won't be in Armenia too much longer. So.
When are you leaving?
Well, the plan is to leave on January 26th if I don't go on a cruise ship. And if I do, then I'll wait.
Okay.
It's all right.
Your wishes and also questions to our show.
I wish that you guys continue doing what you're doing because it's awesome. This is a really cool show, especially for diaspora or anybody that's not from here. That's a lot of fun. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the music. Don't give up the music.
Thank you.
I wish you guys all the success and happiness.
Music.
Yeah. And I wish happiness to you and your families. I hope everybody has good holidays.
This is the last 3 minutes for this year.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, I know.
Yeah, but you guys got great things to look forward to in the future.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a good year.
We need some drama then too.
It was a very good year.
We want to wish everybody
value the
happy
happy
holidays. Have a joyous and a very touching New Year, New Year's Eve, starting that way. Mm-hmm. And we want to wish you and your family and your loved ones a very constructive and a very happy New Year. And I'd like to say the same for my
Thank you.
for my cutie pie over
here. And it goes around to you.
Yeah.
All back to you.
And all our followers and listeners. And we will be back.
Of
right?
course, we will be back.
Beginning of February, most probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
most probably. We'll announce the beginning of our
A lot
show.
of drinking going to happen in this month.
Yeah.
Sorry. Especially in Armenia. Okay.
And we wish you a great weekend, great holidays, peace to all of the families. And of course, don't eat too much because then the diet is really
It's already to go
tough.
on.
Not too much bood.
Bood and bleach.
And drink wisely, please. Drink wisely, please.
Radio Van host will be on a break till the 8th of January. But of course, stay tuned because we have a lot of cool music and of course Christmas music as well. And we'll come back to you from the 8th of January all ready and sober
fresh. And very
fresh.
fresh.
New ideas.
And ready to serve.
Yes.
Because we are the soldiers of music. Is this the
Yeah.
good way to end the
Ayo.
episode?
I think it's a perfect way, and we have to thank our special Santa.
It's a lot of fun being in the studio
Thank
with
you,
these two.
Gapo Santa, and thanks to your parents once again
Right.
for eventually giving you back to us. Maybe.
Thanks a lot. Nice words. Thank you. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you, and have a great, great holidays. This was Homesick at Home with lovely Rena D.
And my beautiful Ina MK. Have a happy new year.